What's good guys, welcome to another video, and as you can see from the title of this video today, we're going to be talking about every single thing you need to know as a man in order to feel good. Guys, if you follow these steps, if you actually do what's on this whiteboard and you actually follow up with this, you cannot feel like shit. You can literally not feel like shit, okay? I can absolutely promise you that if you do these things, guys, you're gonna feel absolutely amazing, and pretty much all of your problems, not all of your problems, but a lot of the problems you're currently facing when it comes down to low energy, depression, low confidence, not being able to push forward in life, self-sabotaging yourself, constantly wanting to do something, wanting to achieve more, but you just can't seem to do it. If you follow this shit, guys, that will no longer be the case. Now, it's easier said than done, but I'm going to explain you exactly, step by step, on how to actually do all these things. So, as you guys can see, we have three different categories. First of all, we have the outer, then we have the inner, and then we have the almighty semen retention. So we're going to go over every single thing, guys. One thing I want to note, one thing I want to point out there, is that one thing that is crucial to understand, that most people focus on only the outer. And it's great. It's great if you actually have this dialed in, okay? And a lot of people online also seem to talk about just the outer side. Like a lot of self-improvement stuff, a lot of self-improvement videos will mainly focus on this stuff. Yet a lot of us seem to do these things. And maybe not all of us, right? But a lot of us seem to do these things, but we're still in a rut. We're still not able to push forward, right? So that is exactly why we also have these two other pillars here, and I will go into some points you have probably never heard of before, but they have drastically, and I mean drastically, helped me move forward in my own journey. So, first of all, the outer side, right? Your habits, the things you actually need to be doing. Guys, if you feel like shit and you're not doing all of these things, go fix this first, okay? Because once you have this dialed in, you are going to feel pretty good, right? And it's easier said than done. So what you want to be doing is that you want to clean up your diet. You want to be focusing on whole foods, right? And I would also suggest going higher in protein. Now, what are those foods? Anything. Whole foods simply means one ingredient foods. Rice, pasta, chicken, lean meats, vegetables, grains. I got some bananas right here that I'm looking at, right? Fruits, what else we got? We got peanut butter right there, right? Lots of whole foods, just one ingredient food, nuts, butter, all those things, guys. Once you clean up your diet, you will start to notice you have more energy, your testosterone is going to increase, and by your increase in testosterone, you naturally feel better. So the next one, guys, is going to be drinking your water. You know, these are just some simple tiny things that they might seem obvious, but sometimes I hear these and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I should drink some more water again, right? So focus on this, 3 liters of water. If you're not drinking enough water, you're gonna feel tired, you're gonna feel like shit, and you know, really focus on this. Next one, sunshine. Right? A lot of you guys, you have office jobs. A lot of people these days sit inside all day, every day. We are not made to be inside every day. We need to go out there and get in some sunlight. If you live in a country where there is a lot of clouds, that's still fine, because you're still going to get those sun rays in. You just want to be outside a little bit more. But you need to understand that, you know, preferably as soon as you wake up and it's light out, you want to go outside and get in the sunlight. This will wake up your circadian rhythm, and that's going to mean that your body wakes itself up and you naturally start to just already feel a lot better. It's very hard to feel depressed when the sun is shining on your face, right? So, fourth is going to be cold showers. Now, you've probably heard about this 1 bazillion times already, but I still want to go over it because you have to understand, okay? If you feel like shit, you take a cold shower, you will shock yourself and you will completely change your whole state, right? It's a shock. You will feel uncomfortable, and now after the shower, right, you feel comfortable again, but you feel so much better. So cold showers in the morning after exercise are absolutely amazing in order to shock yourself, to wake up and get outside a certain state. Also, if you're with negative thoughts or you're freaking lusting in your mind or something, another one, just cold shower, you just switch up your whole state, right? So the next one is going to be moving. You gotta be moving. If you are, for an example, I'm not sure if you guys are running. If you're running, I highly recommend it, because if you are running, like I've gotten into running probably 2 years ago. I used to do a lot of just strength training, and that is still something amazing. That's something I want to get deeper into here as well, on how to actually perform strength training, how to do it and put on muscle, but moving around. And this can also be just 10,000 steps a day. Actually getting in the steps, moving your body. If you move your body, if your body is in movement, you feel better. If you're on a couch, you're laying on the couch all day, you're sitting, of course you feel like shit. We are not meant to be sitting on the couch all day. We are meant, and we are built to freaking hunt and gather shit, right? We are built to go out there, move our body. This is why we're going to be feeling good. Anyway, let's go back to running. For me, running has been absolutely amazing, just really slow. It's called zone 2 cardio. That means in a lower heart rate of running. So if you go out for a run, go very slowly if you just get into it. You don't want to see yourself like huffing and puffing. It should be very comfortable. So you might just want to start off with walking, and over time you will start to increase, and you might go for running as well. Guys, like, you cannot feel depressed. Like when I go outside for a run, pretty much every morning, almost every morning, I can't feel like shit. It's impossible, okay? So that's just another example of how powerful movement can be. Last but not least is to lift some freaking weights, alright? Put on some muscle mass. When you put on muscle as a man, you feel strong. When you feel strong, you feel good. I've felt it myself. I've been weak and I've been strong. And feeling strong is a bazillion times better than feeling weak. Guys, 3 full body workouts every single week. What you want to be focusing on, right? You don't need to do more than this. You could even go with 2, right? But the most important thing is to be staying consistent and to focus on the compound movements. Now, what are compound movements? I'm going to tell you some exercises I do, and I do pretty much nothing else but these exercises, right? Don't overcomplicate it. Go for like the bench press, the squat, the deadlift, the pull-up, the weighted pull-up, the lat pull-down. Just some simple exercises. Like, a lot of times we overcomplicate it, but you don't need much more. You just need to be doing these exercises a few days a week, and you want to get stronger in these exercises. Over time, if you do this for 1 year, guys, you're going to have a better body than 99% of people, because the way to build a great body is very simple. It just takes a while. It's simple, but it's hard, okay? So, once you have this dialed in, right, you are already really far ahead. Because you have the nutrition, the water, the sunlight, the cold shower, the movement, and the lifting in place. Man, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna have energy. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot this, right? It's the sleep. If you're not getting in your sleep, if you're not getting in your 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep a week, you're messing your life up. And I'm seriously telling you, you are absolutely messing your life up. Go look into some research, guys. If you have less than 7 hours of sleep, your testosterone throughout the day will absolutely plummet. It will mess up your testosterone and your overall, literally everything, focus, energy, drive, libido, everything is going to plummet, including your testosterone. Low testosterone makes you feel like shit, okay? So you want to get in your sleep. This is crucially important. If you are not currently getting in your sleep, prioritize this at all costs. This is number 1. You gotta get in that sleep. All right, second of all, guys, the inner states. These are insights you're going to be getting that not many people talk about, but will be absolutely crucial, because a lot of us, we focus on only this, only the outside, but we are still not happy and fulfilled within. Why? Because the answers are within. How cringy, right? But it's true. And I've seen this in my own journey as well. I used to have the dream body. I did all this stuff. I had a good lifestyle, healthy, all this. Yes, I had the energy, but I was still struggling internally. I was still struggling with confidence and all these things, because I wasn't actually focused on the inner state. So, guys, right here, as you can see, number 1 is going to be observing your thoughts. The reason most of us suffer, the reason most of us fall back into bad habits, the reason most of us are not able to push forward in life is because we continue to identify with old thoughts that no longer serve us. But we think these thoughts are real. So we constantly get in a new thought and we identify with this thought. And whatever we give the energy to is going to grow. So maybe that thought is, I'm not good enough. And the thought comes in and you completely believe this thought. What's going to happen to that thought? It's going to grow stronger. And you are in the mercy of your own thoughts. Once you start to understand, guys, that you are not your thoughts, but you are the observer, you start to be in control. And you will start to realize that you have always been in control. You've always been in control of this damn thing right here, because you get to choose where you want to put your attention to. If you get a thought that will tell you you're not good enough, if you get a thought that will tell you some garbage, some absolutely garbage, go observe your mind, guys. Go sit down and freaking observe the thoughts that are going on in your mind. I will absolutely guarantee you that what is going on there is absolutely ridiculous. What is going on there is a little monkey constantly screaming at you, and you will be absolutely surprised when you have always identified with everything it says. Once you just have a little look on what's going on in here, you will be scared shitless. You will be like, what is this thing saying? Have I been listening to that freaking thing the whole time? No shit, I'm miserable. No shit, I feel like crap. No shit, I always manipulate myself. So this is crucial, guys. Understand what's going on within here, because this thing is going to tell you things that are absolutely ridiculous. That's why we do ridiculous things, and that's why we do irrational things. Because our mind is crazy. Because we feed it the wrong things, because we're not able to let go of shit that's within ourselves, so we continue to perpetuate the same cycle again and again and again, because we continue to identify with the thoughts. So that is the next one, guys, observing the thoughts. This is absolutely crucial. Once you have this dialed in, you are a master of your own mind, and these little negative voices will no longer catch you. They will no longer have a grip on you. Next one is going to be forgiveness. Forgiveness. Forgive what? Forgive others and yourself. Forgiveness is the most powerful tool in order to create more inner peace, more inner stillness within yourself, and actually move forwards. Forgiveness will tell you and will allow you to be aware you're at this point and be totally fine with that. Because what do we all say? It's like, we're in pain now, I'm not good enough, right? And from this pain you move forward. You know, like when you look on the internet, this is all we tend to see. It's like, I'm in pain now, I need to move forwards. Guys, as you guys can see, no matter what you do, and I've seen it in my own life again, no matter what we do on the outside, you can build up your dream body from this place. If I'm a piece of shit now, right? And I want to build up my dream body, and look, now I'm happy. It doesn't happen. You're not going to be any happier, and you're still going to be insecure because it happened to me. I felt like a piece of shit, and I followed that, and I built up my dream body, and I was more secure. Okay? So it doesn't work. So what you want to be doing is you want to forgive yourself. Stop judging yourself where you are. Stop telling yourself you're a piece of shit. You are trying your best, and by you forgiving yourself, you actually let go of all the guilty thoughts and all the guilty things that are in front of whatever you need to do in order to improve. So it's very paradoxical, but once you start to fully accept where you're at, you'll move forward, okay? So third is seek challenge. If you don't have challenge in your life, you will slowly die. We as humans are goal-striving machines. We as humans are meant to go after goals because this is what makes us happy. The attainment of the goal will not make you happy. No, please don't believe that any attainment of any goal will make you happy, because it will not. If you think anything you want is outside there, is in a new goal, is in some type of achievement, you're not going to get it, guys. Continue to look in the outer worlds. You will never get this. So you need to understand that you want to really enjoy this freaking journey you're on. What journey? The journey of pursuing a challenge, a new goal that is challenging enough for you to be like, you know what? I can achieve this goal, but it's still gonna be quite challenging, right? Because if a goal is too challenging, you're gonna become anxious and you're not gonna take action. And if a goal is too easy, you're gonna become bored. There's no growth. So if you set a goal for yourself that is perfectly aligned with the level of challenge you're capable of doing, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get into a state of flow, and it's one of the most amazing experiences you can feel. It's amazing because you're growing every single day, and there's no more resistance there stopping you. So the next one, guys, is going to be intention, and I put crucial behind it because let me tell you actually what intention is. Your intention is to just tell yourself fully, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. I'm going to not drink anymore. I'm going to stop watching the dirty websites. I'm going to exercise. And that's simply what you do. It's like, this is what I'm doing now. This is it. Boom. Done. Okay? Because when you don't have the intention strong enough, right? And you want to stop drinking, right? This is already wrong. I'm saying you want to stop drinking. You've decided to stop drinking, right? You no longer drink. That's where you want to get to. If you're like, I'm trying to stop drinking, guess what's going to happen? Someone's going to tell you, hey brother, we got a party, you want to drink some? Right? Because your intention isn't strong enough, you're going to say, yeah, maybe, let's do it, right? But if the intention is strong enough, you're able to do it forever. You're able to quit the dirty websites simply with a strong intention, right? If you're struggling with the dirty websites, have a strong intention, you will quit the dirty websites, and I can prove you. I can absolutely prove you. When you tell yourself, like, I can't stop watching this, I can't stop watching these websites, literally, I have no control. You're lying to yourself. You are fully in control, let me prove you. You are telling yourself, no, I can't do this, I can't overcome this urge. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Your intention isn't strong enough. Whenever you had an urge, right, and you would give in, your whole family would die. Everyone you know would die, would be killed tomorrow. Would you do it? No. Let's be honest, you wouldn't do it. You would find a way to not do it. So who's really in control? You see, it's simply that your intention wasn't strong enough. So here you can see if you have a strong intention, you are literally able to do whatever the frick you want. So that is crucial, guys. Last but not least, semen retention. Semen retention. Retaining your sexual energy, okay? So, I've spoken a lot about this on this channel, but when you add this in, it's like a little extra bit of flavor, right? You're putting into the mix. This will not change your life. I'm going to be honest, it will not change your life. It's not enough. You need to combine it with these things. Anyone that tells you that just hopping on semen retention will change your life is lying, because it's not true. It's an extra thing you can focus on, because this will do amazing things for you, But if you don't have these things dialed in, you're going to tell yourself, well, the benefits. Guys, even if you have no benefits when hopping on semen retention, some men seem to have no benefits from it, still do it. Still do it, because first of all, it's going to purify your mind of lustful thoughts. You're going to be able, I'm going a bit, not in order, but your focus is going to be through the roof, because your mind is no longer filled with all these freaking thoughts and you're able to hyper focus. But let's actually start from the beginning, which is that your prana, your life force, your life energy is going to increase. You start to feel more creativity, you start to feel more lust for life in general. You're no longer this dull being walking around. No, you actually start to feel your masculine energy increasing. You start to feel inspiration. You want to go out there and do things now. You have the energy because your body's no longer recovering. You start to build up this powerful energy within yourself that takes a tremendous amount of energy to be created. Okay? So, your lust is going to decrease. We already talked about this. But lust, guys, the amount of time man can spend on lustful thoughts, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely insane, A lot of men just waste their whole life, or 50 or 60 or 70% of their thoughts on a day-to-day basis is about lust. It's about women. It's about having sex. Useless shit. It doesn't do anything. It's a perpetual cycle. Because once you fulfill this lust, it's going to come back even stronger. So it's a perpetual cycle you want to break. If you're free of lust, guys, man, that's powerful. Few men are truly free of lust, but when you're free of lust, man, you can do whatever the hell you want. You don't need anything anymore, and it's one of the best things you can feel. Because when you're in lust, it says the following, and I know you know, because every man knows what it is to be lustful. It's a itch you cannot scratch. It's constantly there. And when you fulfill it, it's still going to be there. One day after, maybe an hour already after. It's going to continue to be there, and you can't get rid of it. SR will solve that for you, brother. Right? It's an amazing thing, because now you have so much mental energy to focus on other things. And you literally, man, it's awesome. Okay? It's just great. So, your energy and your confidence, because of those things, are going to be increasing. Next to that, the reason it's also going to be increasing is because you are overcoming urges. You are proving yourself, hey, I'm in control of my own sexual energy. How to be in control of your own sexual energy? Do it as follows. It's by being able to observe your thoughts once again. You're able to be a master. You're no longer in the grip of these freaking little urges and thoughts that are trying to attack you constantly. No, you start to realize, hey, I'm the master. I can overcome this urge. It's just a thought. It's just a reaction in my body. I don't need to act on it. I don't need to act on it. You just don't have to do something. It's literally like that. Just stop doing a specific thing. If you have a strong enough intention, guys, you can overcome this stuff easy. It's like that. And guys, if you're truly serious about changing, and if you're truly serious about implementing all these things in your own life in order to move forward as a man, what you can do is you can schedule a free call with me in the description link down below. This is where we're going to have a short chat together and see if I can potentially help you out actually implement these own things in your own life. Next to that, guys, if you want to see more content, feel free to follow me on Instagram. You can just send me a DM as well if you have any questions about any of these topics. I'm happy to help you guys out, give you guys some tips, some extra insights on how to propel on your own journey. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.